Ugh, good evening, everybody. How's it going? I'm just in the process of setting shit up. We'll be ready in a little bit. But, how's everyone doing tonight? Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, as a bit of a forewarning, my throat is still a bit fucked. Oh, I got rid of the wrong thing. However, hopefully we, I think my voice is a bit better tonight, so yeah, we should be pretty good on that front. But yeah, we're out here with the Caterham. Let me just turn the music down a wee bit. I still have it up quite loud. Out here at VIR, which should be quite interesting. VIR North layout, to be specific. And trying to think what tracks. What were we at last week? Was that SimRacing? I think that was SimRacing, wasn't it? Probably wouldn't be a bad setup to grab. My brain is not working tonight. At least at the moment. There we go. I think that should be good. Yeah, we got the setup. Okay. Yeah, I guess just another little notice as well. I was just sorting that out in the background. That Hakaroa Pagua for the Corvette later on is actually been updated to the latest version. I'm gonna assume everyone probably will have it who will be joining tonight, which is the August 31st version of the track. As far as I'm aware, oh, excuse me, track hasn't been used on SRS before that, so oh, fucking hell, excuse me. Yeah, so if you have Hakaroa Pagua, make sure it's the latest version. Probably have it already, but that's what we will be using tonight. I got a little flash message about it from the boss man before I started up, so I was updating mine quickly. And now we can actually get on to the business. Actually, reminding how to fucking drive this thing. It's the north now, so we take a bit of a detour. Need to remember how sharp this corner is. Just across that, yeah. Then we rejoin back up here. Pretty nice little track. Gonna be a tough one to pass on, but maybe a tough one to keep the car on the road all the way around as well. That's what makes it fun. You know, gotta test it. We jump. Yeah, that was very underwhelming. Oh. Huh, the smoke's coming from like the cockpit area. That doesn't. Don't know about you, but I don't think that quite seems legit. Whoa. Why'd I back to bits? Restart session. Just making sure everything is all up and running fine. Yeah, we good. Okay. I haven't muddled anything up. Kind of juggling lots of random ass crap. A bit more driving. Got a bit of time. Second to last round though, so I need to get on the old brainstorming boat. Already have a, well, as I mentioned earlier on in the season, when I believe it was Adam asked the question, I already have a few ideas kicking around in the back of my mind. I just need to actually put them down into something proper. You know, actually get the full rosters organized as to what I want. And hopefully cook up something fun for next season. Oh, the understeer there. Just kind of want to get a feeler for these tire pressures. It seems like I'm going to want to push them up all around. After a couple of laps, it should probably give me the actual answer. Just not getting enough braking into there, though. Holy mackerel. Ooh. Can I? Oh, it's hard to tell because I've already cut. I think you, judging by the black line, I think you can just drive straight over that, though. It's interesting. But I'll take it. Okay, so it seems like the left side tire pressures are actually okay. The right rear seems to be okay as well. The front right could maybe do a little bit of a boost. My brakes might also want a bit of adjusting as well, because they feel like they don't really exist. I know this car doesn't have good brakes, but it's like I need them a bit more here than what I have done previously. Oh, excuse me. I guess the average speed here is probably a bit lower than some of the other tracks we've been to. The corner is very deceptive. Oh, that turn went more than I thought. But it's good I'm failing now, so I hopefully don't fail later. We'll see if that's true. Okay. Big wad of understeer. This first conflict is always a bit awkward. Ooh. I think I might want to dial a little bit more oversteer into this thing. It feels maybe a little too understeery. Oh. Okay, this corner is tighter than I think it is, so I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I definitely want more oversteer in this thing. It's just too understeery at the moment. I can go all the way over that, good to know. But I want to go fully over it, because obviously you see it. We had a bit of a weird line going into there, but good enough. Oh, dear. Alright. We're jumping again. Underwhelming. Oh, excuse me. Madman. And about this track choice. I think it's pretty cool. I need to make this bad boy more oversteery though. It's way too neutral at the moment for me. Did I change the tire pressure? I don't remember. Let me just load this setup again. I didn't. Okay. Add it. Voila. Magic. Add more to that. I need more. And then bump these up to 6. I can't think of anything else to do. Really? You're always looking pretty hairy, though. Probably want to bump it up to 10 liters. Oh, this is feeling better already. I haven't even got the tires up to temperature. However, it is actually race time. Ugh. Run out of time already. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let's get into the race. How many people we got tonight? Been pretty quiet here so far, but I saw there was quite a few people signed up for the race. Private Star was criticized yesterday. You need to change it so you bin more. Did Donnie feel betrayed then that I didn't spin enough times in the, my brain is just gone. I didn't spin enough times in the old, former student car. I still spun a couple of times, don't you worry. Actually, well, I spun once and almost hit the wall. The pit wall. Almost like Vettel Hungary style. It was quite funny. And then I crashed into a back mark. Wasn't really his fault. Wasn't really my fault. It was just kind of a series of unfortunate events. Because I was passing another back marker, which spun. In front of me. Oh, I'm an idiot. Bloody went and saved it under fucking Saxon Ring, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I really went and did. Yeah, I did. Ugh. Yeah. So I was overtaking another lapped car. They spun out. So I had to go more into the middle. Then the cover lapped car spun out too. So I just drove straight into him because he's in the middle of the track. I was like, ah. Of course that had to be my luck. Boring. What's boring, eh, Evgeny? Also, I need to get out of here, music. Where's my mirror? I didn't even notice I don't have the virtual mirror on. Oh. Yeah, lifting the rear end up was definitely the right call here. This feels so much more responsive now. Feels like this car actually has somewhat of a front end. Not binning enough. Oh, well. I mean, if you wanna touch a sore point, I had one massive bin yesterday. I think that covered all of them. You know? Oh. Bossman signed up? Question mark? Spicy? Unless he just wanted to test something and then is buggering off. Fred said, not on your streams. Nah, we'll never get a bin like last night's Porsche bin on my streams, because I've never come close to fucking... Actually, no, never mind. The first round of the Corvette. Could have maybe won that race, but I had to go and be fucking stupid and throw it away. Ah, don't worry about it, Evgeny. I'm doing pretty fine. Whoop, drifting. It's just the throat. I don't really know what's up with it. It's been fucked for like the past week. If it carries on, then maybe I'll go and see the doctor about it. But as far as I can tell, it seems to be getting steadily better. I don't think this stream tonight is going to help things, because it's going to be like 2-3 hours of me just waffling. But yeah, no. Other than the coughing, I feel fine. I was like, oh shit, we got a nice straight here. Then I remembered we're doing the north layouts. We don't actually have that. Lubricate. I have, I was gonna say I've lubricated lots, but that sounds wrong. I have drunk copious amounts of water today, though, so, already. Alright, so I feel much better, though, with the lifted rear end. Oh. I guess the problem is, it probably sounds really bad. I don't know what it sounds like on the microphone, but it probably does sound quite bad on your end. A, because I'm quite close to the microphone. And B, because my body doesn't like to do things lightly. Whenever I cough or, like, sneeze or whatever, it's always really violent. Sounds like I have a new mic. It's the same one I've been using for the past few months. Maybe even a year at this point. Unless I've goofed with some settings. I don't think I have. It could also just be that my voice is wrecked. More bassy one. Practice is over has been around for quite some time. I've basically gotten too long. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon. I'm pretty happy with this setup, though. It seems like Bossman is spicy. You know what? I should have asked him about the... skin app. Because I've noticed a funny thing with the skin app. And that's that for me, it only ever seems to work in race 2. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. But whenever I have the skin app running, but it, as you can see, it hasn't given me any messages or anything. But I bet you when we go into the Corvette race later, it'll ping up and give me messages. So I'm not quite sure when that happens. But I've had the app installed since like the dawn of time. So there might be some updates or stuff that I'm missing, I'm not sure. I'd have to speak to him about it. I guess another quick reminder, if you're doing the... Oh, some incidents ahead. If you're doing the Hakuro Pagua race later with the C7R, just a heads up that we have updated the track. We're using the latest version, but I'm going to assume everyone probably has the latest version already. These guys are really taking their time. Kind of pushing me into taking my time as well. Yeah, the latest version came out like August 31st, so I'm gonna assume everyone probably has latest, but I didn't, I don't think. So, because I'd driven the track before I decided to use it for SRS. But the update does fix one of the problems I did find with the track when we did it in that race, so it is useful. Where's this guy going? No idea. Actually be one of the longer tracks we run in this championship, which is interesting, at least lap time wise. Distance hard to say, I haven't checked. This track is moderately slow, a lot of low speed corners, and these two are fighting each other, and he's fucked his lap, so I'm hoping he's not going to be in my way. He very well might. He's definitely going to get in my way. Lucky it didn't impede me too much. This guy is all over the road as well. Oh, okay, he's gonna let me go. Alright, thank you. Probably can't hear me, but I praise the classiness. Test of 143, Jesus, I think my best is like a 45. With Phil and Mateo doing 45s, yeah, what the fuck? How the hell did he do a 43? Witchcraft. Absolute witchcraft. See what I can put in here, though. $46. Okay. Slow. Whoa. Right, I just remembered I completely forgot to change the stream name because I'm hyper intelligent. Only the biggest intellectual here. I changed the number for the round. I just didn't change the title. So whoops. I definitely wasn't doing things on another game. Oh, I jumped on here. Not at all. No. I dare you assume that I would do such a thing. AC is love, AC is life, but not really. Can I go for a third? I think I might be able to squeeze in a third here. Okay, we got 14. Not too bad, it seems. Okay, up to P3, provisional. Looks like I just got to start another lap. Ah. might still be able to improve. Not really sure where I stand on the Delta right now. But, that lap definitely had lots of room for improvement, so here's me trying to execute on that room for improvement now. Starting to feel a bit more in tune with the combo though, which is good. See what I can get here as I power down to the finish line. Let's see. Ah, just under the 45. If we get any bins here, is that a Donny stream exclusive? We'll see, we'll see. Oh. Does that count? I hit the wall. I didn't mean for that to happen. It just did. No? Oh, okay. Well, fine. I see how it is. Well, time for me to do something really silly and end up murdering Boss Man and then being banned for eternity. Could happen. Gotta love the horn. Oh, yay. But, I mean, my goal is always to not bin it, but, so I can't control when bins do and do not happen. But I think we've had a few bins this season, right? I binned it a couple of times in the Corvette opener. That's the only real one I can remember, but, I'm pretty certain I've had more contact than that throughout this season. I mean, I think this has been a mostly clean season for me, but there definitely has to be some incidents. Oh, those two are getting a little bit personal. I think they get away with it, though. I'm still side by side with Alexi. Maybe not where I want to be. This Phil's going to try and weasel his nose in. I'm not going to let that happen. Hoping Alexi can get a good run through here. He doesn't. I couldn't really go anywhere, though. He's going to play defense into here, which is fine. Hopefully he shits his own line, which isn't really going to happen. Now the question arises, where do I overtake here? I guess dive bomb into turn 1 seems like the most suitable answer. I can't really think of anywhere else where you can sensibly overtake someone. Pretty much everywhere else would be reasonably high risk. Maybe into the merging turn. Oh, sensibly, never mind. Oh my god, the understeer there as I, like, swooshed out. Oh, I got too wobbly there. Bollocks. Basically, at the moment, I'm just going to try and push Alexi into making a mistake. Keep the pressure on. See what I can do. Unless I find a window where I could just yeet past him, then I will. However, Phil, I think, is going to be a threat. So I gotta keep my beady eyes out for him. Next car back is Hannah, which is quite a way back. So they're not really a threat at this point in time. It seems like I'm becoming less of a threat to Alexei with the way I'm driving at the fucking moment. Oh, that's quite wide. Have a little bit of drink down the straight here. My chance to get Alexei might have slipped away for the time being. Seems like he just has a bit... He's gotten his act together. He now just has a bit more pace. That was a bit of an interesting line for me, but it worked, so I'll take it. Oh, that's big understeer. If I could keep this car on the track, that'd probably help me. I'm not really doing a good job of it at the minute, though. Oh, Matteo's gone way off into the grass. It's going to lead to him. Oh! That was a bit of a sketchy region there. Really spooked Phil. Luckily they didn't make contact. At least luckily for Phil and Matteo's sake. Not for mine, though. Do seem to have caught up a little bit on Alexei. Well, so that's not too bad. Still about 7 minutes to go in this first race. 142. Jesus Christ. Next car is like 2 seconds slower. Like, what even? Honestly, I feel like I'd kind of hate to be that good at sim racing. Because you end up just kind of demolishing more grids than you get challenged against. Yeah, winning. Who likes that? I mean, I like winning, but like... When it's winning without really much challenge, it does start to wear a bit. I mean, I guess some combos are hard and they do... The challenge comes out in just not dying yourself. But, you know. Obviously, it wouldn't be the best. He could, but I mean... I fucked that up big time. Saved it pretty well, though. Oh, Matteo did the same. If he just runs away with it, because Pete... Yeah, but I mean, he is simply just so much faster than everyone else. Like, it's not even a joke. He's literally just 1.5, 2 seconds a lap faster. than every other car on this track right now. At least from the numbers I've read. I haven't read all the numbers, obviously, but he's doing like 42s. I haven't seen a number lower than a 44 from anyone else. Which is kind of ridiculous. A little bit too eager on the loud pedal there. I'm going to keep it in third gear here. That seems to pay off. Not quite as much here though. But, you know, like as I was saying, you know, like, I don't know. I just don't know if it really be as fun anymore to be that good. Because I feel like the only real place where you would get a challenge is against, like, some of the sweatiest bastards on the planet. And, like, I don't know. I don't like racing really sweaty people. Well, it's a bit of a loaded comment. I see I have the Italian stallion growing in my mirrors. But Gianluca passed him on Tor Poznan, don't remember the car. I'll read the rest in a minute. Oh, big wiggle. Oh, Lexi got past Yari. Spicy. Mateo's probably getting annoyed because he's stuck behind my slow ass. But, sucks to be him. I ain't budging. Maybe if I throw the car off the track, I will budge, though. But not by choice. Probably should have upshifted. I was too busy looking at where he was. Can he stop it? He can't. Oh, he can, just about. Lucky bugger. Lap traffic ahead. We used the horn with us side by side, and Emma Chamberlain voice said you could retire happy now. Oh, fucking hell, where did Mattia come from? What? Where was he? Huh? I'm confused. Like, Mattia just appears out of nowhere. Hope I didn't, like, cut him up or anything. I literally didn't know he was there. Yeah, he's been doing that all season. But he wants his 5th place. I know he does. I fucked it up, so he's going to get this 5th place. No, he's not. He is going to get it, though, up here. Depends how stupid he's going to try and be. He's going to try and go for a move here. How is that going to work for him? You'll have to find out. He wants it real bad. You know what? Oh, this is it? This is last lap? Shit. Shit. Fucked up. No. I thought there was gonna be one more lap. Fuck. Ah. I played myself there. I thought there was gonna be one more lap. So I was actually lining up more for a push. God fucking damn it. Oh well, I feel like starting on reverse grid pole would have been a complete fucking disaster for me, so maybe maybe that was actually for the best. Content is getting better. Yeah, I don't know where he came from. He just appeared. Yeah, see, 142. Yeah, 143.3. That's still almost a second gap. That's like, what, 7 tenths gap? 6.5 tenths, maybe? Huge gap in lap times. Ugh. Okay, we're on like a minute countdown. Okay. Good time to take some water in and open my window a little bit because it's getting toasty. But thought I had it. I thought there was going to be another lap. There was not. Guess we'll see what shenanigans is going to happen this time, though. Now that the top 5 are going to be flipped on their head. Only one car fell off the lead lap. Old Gustavo there. Is he even finished? He's going down the pit lane. Might not have finished the race. Oh, Elias is out. Spinning on the grass. Okay. Okay. I should have left the rejoint whilst we were in that interlude. Just to make sure that I had the replay. Oh well. Looks like Enrique's not driving that often. Maybe not, no. I mean, it's good to see him turn up to these. He never used to turn up to them. At least in times I've been here. I don't think I've ever seen him in a race until recently. First time I've seen him ever for the last 2 years. I've seen him... seen him a couple of times. It was either last season or the season before? No, it was last season, I think, yeah, because we had the Javelin. I saw him appear in the Estonian, the Javelin a couple of times, I think. Maybe the season before that as well? I don't remember exactly. But, not the first time I've seen him. But, yeah, I don't really know much about him, man, obviously, but, it does seem like outside of SRS stuff, he is quite busy. That guy was really trying it there. I'm not really sure what he thought was happening. Bill on Alexi. Trigo is disconnected. He almost went out into the cones. Oh, they got a great run. Nowhere to take it, though. With the amount my foot was welded onto the throttle, I wasn't really going to be able to turn the car in to get the shot up the inside on Phil. But yeah, I mean, if he doesn't race very often, I don't know for sure. Phil's way off the road there. I think he was trying to make sure I didn't go into him. I'm going for it. Risky, but... Oh. Big bonk. I'm trying to catch back up to Alexi. Big gaggle up ahead. Mateo is way off in the grass again. Yeah, if he doesn't race often, yeah, jumping into his own baby, but it would seem like the wise choice. Maybe isn't. It's like jumping into a shark pit. Oh, I got a wheel on the grass. Almost killed Phil. See, I'm just driving like shit to continuously bin bait you guys. That's the strat. Oh, the run. I don't really have anywhere to take it, though. God damn it. Car pushes too wide on the exit to really get that to work. Oh, Phil did not get a good upshift there. That would have been a huge hit up his arse. I think he's gonna, yeah, he's got it. Oh, big drift. Got it hooked up though. Front group's pretty tight though at the moment, it seems, which is surprising. Oh, they're wrecking. Seems like Mattia and Mateus might have gotten into each other. Not quite sure what happened there. Have to look back at it on the replay. But that drops Mattia right back down to 7th place from assumedly the lead. Probably not what he wanted. Still got 7 minutes, so he's definitely gonna back past my sorry ass. Whether or not I can challenge another or mount another challenge on Phil, we'll see. Oh, big lockup from Mateo. Thought he might have tagged Mateo, so I was too busy watching them though. Almost fucked the corner myself. And a question that I was running for myself. If you invest the time that you drive in iRaces at SRS, what rating do you think you would get? Well, I don't know. Definitely higher than what I have on iRacing at the moment. And probably a couple of wins. And well, I have like, what? Ooh, big drift. I have like, what? 18, 19 wins here, I think. And I had a championship, so... Don't know if I could have replicated the championship. I don't know why I played that so chicken, but I did. Put me and Mattia in a really bad spot here. But yeah, definitely more... I don't really know what I rating I'd be at. But I think also if I would have kept up iRacing, I would have probably focused a lot more on the ovals. So it's really hard to say. Because yeah, I did have an iRacing sub at one point in time. Obviously, if you go back a couple of years in the channel, you'll see it. I probably got into iRacing a bit too early, but whatever. I don't have much of an interest in going back though, at least currently. Someone is locking up like every lap into that first corner. Pretty much the only sims I really play at the moment are AC, obviously, R Factor 2, and Live for Speed on a consistent, semi-consistent. Well, I play AC and RF2 on a consistent basis because I have weekly commitments for each of those. Live for Speed, I boot it up whenever the hell I feel like it, but I boot it up pretty consistently. Elias is gone. I cut too much grass. I am stupid. Looks like this is where we're staying for the rest of this race, though, unless some crazy shit happens. So I am just not driving fast enough to really be able to hold a candle to any of the cars ahead of me. So, I guess I'm all ears for questions. I did have an idea. Oh, yellow flag. Big. It's lap traffic, okay. Oh, but I think... No. No, still lap traffic. Yeah, I was actually I did have a bit of idea pop into my head the other day. Sort of, but maybe... I'm not really sure how it would work. What would be the best way to do it, but maybe doing a stream where or it might even be one of these SRS streams even, but like, just a normal stream where I play video games and stuff, but like, you know, I try and encourage people to ask sort of questions and make a sort of bootleg Q&A out of the sort of gaming, but I'm not really sure how I want to do it. Not really sure if it would be a good idea to do it at the moment anyways with her. But, I don't know. I've kind of been holding off of videos at the moment, though, anyways, because I do have some that I could make and upload, but I don't want to have to keep stopping every, like... Right, I never get a clean take in, so... It'd be a nightmare to record the voice. I have to keep stopping it and starting it again, because I'd, like, cough in the middle of, like, a... sentence, like now. On stream, doesn't fucking matter, really, too much. But, given that a video is a bit more permanent, I guess, than a stream, something that people are more likely to watch after the fact that it's happened, I would definitely like to do it when my voice is definitely sort of more recovered than it is now. Which hopefully should be soon. Because I was planning to announce something over September, but it seems like a new special event, but it seems like I'm gonna have to delay that for the time being. I could probably just say fuck it and put up the announcement, because I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess looping back to the topic of iRacing, actually, one thing that did pop into my head, actually, is that There is actually a bit of a discrepancy as well in the iRating side of things between road course and oval iRatings. It's actually a lot harder to build really high iRating in the ovals. That's why I think, like, you know, you obviously got like Max Benecke and like with like 10k iRating on like the road course side of things. But I think the highest guy on the ovals only has like 7k, which is still a ridiculous amount, but it's like, you know, it's quite far off of 10. But it's because it's so much more competitive. You know, a lot of road course races, you just run up front and you just lead the whole fucking thing. Can't really do that on an oval, so it drags you down a bit. Yeah. Mediocre. Gotta go to the toilet. I didn't quite make it. There we go. Ugh. It seems like it was a racing incident between the two of them. By the sounds of things, Mattia missed his braking mark, and well, I was very energetic kicking back into this, so yeah, that's not a bit more chill. There we go. Yeah, it seems like he might have just overcooked it a wee bit. Ended up unfortunately coming together with Mateus. Make sure I am registered for the next race. I think I am. I am. We have 6 registered so far. Now time to bring up La Replay. Actually, no, I will show a little bit from the formula yesterday, just for the funsies. This is a bit of a silly clip. And where is it? Need to find it again. Bad setup race on fix it for the second one. Is it here? It's at the end of the lap, wasn't it? Okay, there we go. Wow. Just missed the wall. Spicy. I got on the curb and the car went, nope. Anyways, that was all I wanted to show from that. Look at the actual proper replay now. Yeah, that was a pretty intense, yeah, Vettel Hungary 2040 moment, yeah. Ugh, my throat. Okay, there we go. Actual race. Funny textures. Skip forward to that. There we go, that's a bit better. Cool. Really... much happened on the start? I don't think much happened on the start, really. No. Pretty clean start by VIR Turn 1 standards. Nobody died. Miracle. Oh, did you two actually touch, or did you just get away with it? Oh. Wait. Jesus, I don't think you could have been closer if you tried. Jesus. God bless good hitboxes. Yeah, I saw that from behind and I was like, yeah, no, you two are totally touching. And, like, you both came out of it fine. And I was like, wow, okay. I guess not. Yeah, wow, yeah, I don't think you two could have been any closer than that. One thing I want to find out, though, is where the fuck did Mattia come from? He was, like, nowhere, and then I looked in my mirror, and I just have this... My mirror's just full of yellow, and I'm like, I didn't see you there. Still annoying. I have the bloody skins app going, but it never bloody works for race 1 for some reason. Or for the first race of the night. Watch, we'll go into the Corvettes, and it'll ping up and be like, oh, skins check. I'll be like, fuck. I'm gonna use this thing. Probably doing something wrong, because I'm stupid. Oh, you're right. Where is that? Theo bottle jobbed it, didn't he? What did you do? Oh, way too late. Actually, not too late. Just lock the brakes. Off onto the grass. Oh. Yeah, I was quite close to Phil. But luckily, both lived on. Overtake my slow ass. Later on. I want to see. Where is Mattia at this point in time? He was, like, here. I guess. Still quite far away from the end of the race. Yeah, I guess he wasn't as far away as I thought. He's still a reasonable way away. Okay, he was closer than I thought. Yeah, he was a lot closer than I thought. Okay. I didn't even notice him, though. But, like, yeah, obviously, as the back mark here, he kind of drifts out wide, so I have to take a bit of a evasive action. And the next thing I see, bam, he's there. And I'm like, what? But, I guess, yeah, him being able to get the inside of, Gustavo helped. And then I was all over the fucking road. So, he got through. Easy peasy. And then, I was a fucking idiot. I thought there was one more lap. So I got, like, a good run on him here. And instead, I was like, okay, you know what, I'll tuck in. See, you see, I back off. I fucking back off. Like a chump. Because I'm like, oh, I'll go in behind and we'll get... I'll maybe push him. And then I was like, no, wait, shit, it's the final lap. And then, I'd already blown my shot by that point. Fucked it. No way I was getting past. Race 2. Let's see what happened between the leaders. Bit of a shit race to me. I just kind of went backwards. Okay, let's see. Okay, so a very bold start making it. Pretty wide already. Oh! Pretty clean though again. No deaths through turn 1. In both races. That's a miracle. But that's pretty much unheard of in VIR, at least in my history here. Someone's usually always died at turn 1. I just floundered here for a bit. Then T1. Oh, yeah. I should have meant like more lap 1. But yeah, or 3 into 1. Spicy. Well, not quite into 1. Because you just went straight. They were pretty tight, though. Ooh. I don't know why I was trying to look at them whilst looking at you. Bit of a stupid one. Oh, yeah, Matthias locked up. Yeah, oh. Oh, not Matthias, Mattia. I'm stupid. He locked up. Matthias is gonna go around the outside there pretty easily. Excuse me. Ugh. Fucking piece of crap. I wasn't looking. Just too busy fast forwarding. Yeah, oh, Mattia gets a really shit exit there. Matthias comes through. Mattia goes up. He's, yeah. Gets up here, I guess, probably where they come together. And he's trying to find a way back through. And... oh... oops. Yeah, okay. He tries to turn, shoot up his inside, but he just doesn't. Car's locking up, he ain't going nowhere. They touched. He came off worse. Dropped all the way down from P2 to P7. Got a hurt, but he made a mistake, so... he finished in the end. Past Phil, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna assume... oh. Pretty close between the two of you towards the end. Ooh. Let's see. Get the old TV cam out. Ooh. Pretty close. I think, yeah, you got it. Too much of a gap by the straight. Ooh. Alright, let me quickly bring up these results. I think it's pretty obvious who's won the championship, but I wonder where everyone else kind of stacks up. Definitely would be interesting to see. Just... oh. Okay, cool. There we go. Cool. Yep, race 1, Matthias takes the win over Yari in 2nd, Alexi 3rd, Matteo 4th, Mattia 5th, myself 6th, Phil 7th, Elias 8th, Nuno 9th, Hanu 10th, Enrique 11th, Rodrigo 12th, and Gustavo 13th. Didn't realize we had 4 Portuguese drivers. Unfortunately, they didn't fare too well. Only 1 incident point in the entire grid in race 1, though, from Elias. Pretty interesting. And a bit of a jumbled up grid. Race 2, on the other hand, Mateus wins again. Over Matteo in 2nd, Yari in 3rd, Alexi in 4th, Mattia 5th, Phil 6th, myself in 7th, Anu 8th, Nuno 9th, Enrique 10th, Gustavo in 11th, Elias in 12th. As he retired, and Rodrigo didn't even start the race. A couple more incident points across the board between Gustavo, Nuno, Rodrigo, and Mateus. Mattia actually got away with one. He didn't get an incident point, which is quite funny. Yeah, funny how the system works sometimes. But, I mean, he paid the price, obviously. Incident point isn't going to affect Mateus. It's going to affect Mattia because he drops all the way. He dropped all the way down to 7th from that. Overall in the championship, though, yeah, pretty decided. Mateus with 1,005 points going into the final round. Yari is in 2nd with 955. So, yeah, 50 points back. Not quite feasible to get 25 points in both the next races, unless Mateus doesn't show up. Mattia in 3rd on 932. Gonna be hard for him to close up to Yari, but maybe not impossible. I think Yari will hold on to 2nd, though. Phil in third on 904. I don't think he's going to move up any higher, but Alexi behind him is pretty close on 899. He could definitely challenge Phil in the last two races. So that'll be interesting to see between those two. Myself in 6th, I don't think I'm going anywhere on 864. Hanu in 7th, last of the full-time drivers with 804 points as well. But with Matteo being the best of the rest, obviously missed the first round on 733. With 4 second places, that's not too bad on a third. Yeah, only the top 3 have won a race. 2 more chances for someone else to try and squeak in a win though, so you never know. But at the moment, that's what we got. Alright, Corvette time. How many people we got? We got 8. It's not too bad. A little bit lower than I was maybe hoping, but yeah. It's a new track, so I guess it's scared people off. Pretty awesome track though. I really do like Agua. Especially this like 80s version. They have it in AMS2. It's cracking fun there. Let's cut El Music and get into the driving. Course fix setup, which means that we are going to change nothing for the time being. I'm just going to drive. Get the car out on track. Remind myself how this track goes and get a feeling for how this car handles around it.
Skins checked, nothing new, carry on.
See, what did I fucking say? Some weird reason it only ever works for the second race of the night. Never works for the first one. Hakaruapagua, I think that was a mythical jungle monster in an X-Files episode. Maybe. Is it smooth, the mod, like Hockenheim? There are a few bumps here and there. A couple of the bumps are... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck's sakes. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna take a bit of a drink. I thought Hockenheim was quite bumpy though, the Hockenheim mod. I don't know. I don't like the Hockenheim mod, so I haven't driven it in a while. It's a bit shit quality, and Hockenheim in general may be a controversial opinion, but I think Hockenheim's a pretty fucking boring track. So, at least the modern one. Chandyukun Yamara freaking aliens. Yes, there's a big series of bumps into that corner for some reason. It's like the track sort of ripples down. Yeah, there's a bump there as well. There are a few bumps around the place. It's mostly quite smooth, but there are a few nooks and crannies to sort of look out for. But Bridgehampton best mod. Bridgehampton's a pretty good mod, yeah. It wouldn't really work in these cars though. So I didn't pick it for this. Oh, you'll try and stream it? Oh, Alex won't? I guess he's out then? Tomorrow? Gosh, imagine having more important things in life than sim racing. How could you? Uh-oh. God, I'm all over the fucking shop in this thing. This is actually one of the last minute changes that I made to this series roster. So I have not driven a single lap of this car around this track. But sim racer was the most important thing for me. I don't really. Because if it's the most important thing, I feel like at that point it would become your job. And at that point, it probably wouldn't be as fun. I turn up to these races because I want to. And I think that's the best sort of mentality. I mean, it's more fun than this job you have right now. I think everyone could probably say that. But, the problem is when it becomes your job, you do start sucking the fun out of it. At least that's how I sort of see it. When you're forcing yourself to do something, it does sort of become less fun. I mean, Formula 1's a pretty extreme case, but I mean, that's why all the Formula 1 drivers are pretty damn soulless. Because it just sucks everything out of them. They have to go to other lower racing divisions to rediscover their sort of love for racing after they've finished their Formula 1 careers. Been racing on SRS too much. I got a scary message from the boss man. I hope it was nothing bad and you're not being sent back to SRS prison. You're in the top 5. Congrats. Alright, I've been running on basically no fuel. Ooh. Not by speed, but by just racing too much. I wonder, actually, how that works. I didn't read the post he put up. Because I know for a fact that, content creators, like, us who are already, like, locked in host, we're all excluded from it. So no matter how many points I score... Yeah. Probably Michael as well. Actually, I don't know how much Michael's been racing. I know he's been doing his own series and mine. And this, well, this one. I don't know if he's been doing any more than that. Did he tell you that he'd cut out both of us? I mean, because I knew that obviously we're not counted. He directly told us. Which makes sense, because, I mean... I could then have 3 races in a week. I'd just be kind of taking the piss. I already have 2 slots. Oh, it's in the forum. Oh, okay, I didn't read it. As I said, it's not really something that affects me until next season announcement comes out, so it's not really something that I was like, oh, it's pretty cool, and I just didn't really look. I'm gonna assume the people who... I guess the people who won it last time are not exempt. So, like, Matteo, Phil, Yari, Mattia all got a season. I guess Eduardo as well. But they, I guess if they scored high enough, they get to go again? Or did they get excluded as well? Yeah, I'm not really finding any speed around here. This setup. I guess I'll take a look afterwards. But, interesting. They're on the list again? Okay, so they're not excluded. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Gives you an incentive to keep showing up and keep doing well. Every season. This is where he updates it so that it's now the top 10, but none of the hosts have a series anymore. We now have to fight tooth and nail. I think I might, with the races I do, I might just be able to squeak through. I mean, I guess, yeah, if I was in the top 5, then yeah, I probably would be pretty fine in the top 10. God, yeah, I'm fucking slow. Apparently not. I'm second at the moment, alright. I thought I was going really slow. Oh, I'm on the curb. That's not good. Yeah, the long sweepers, they're a very different ballpark in this GT, in like a GT car compared to the open wheelers that I've mostly driven this track in. Oh, very different ballpark. The route is longer. Charade tomorrow also sounds tempting. Ooh, that does sound tempting. And provisional pole, that should not be the case. I feel like I'm driving slow as shit. Everyone else must just be struggling as well. Yeah, that does sound interesting. Unfortunately, I have foolishly signed myself up to race fucking boring-ass GD3s in R-Factor 2. So, oh, big wobble. Not too much down on time though. It's not too bad. We're getting in the way a bit again, and I fucking slammed. I can't stop. Yeah, I could stop, so I just drifted back across the track, but wasn't really much I could do. I guess I'm just gonna work on qualifying or race setup. Try to have enough fuel for the race. That's too much. Michael is, or Alexi is like 0.002 behind me. He could definitely improve. Yeah, Mateo's definitely improving. I think I'm gonna get knocked down quite a peg, but I definitely want to put more of an emphasis on the race at this current moment in time. So, yeah, there goes Mateo with a 1 minute 50, smashing me out of the water. As I said, I want a good race car. See how this drives. Alexi's pit me as well. Nice setup. It's the best I've got. Not too bad, really. Just the long, sweeping turns. They aren't really designed for modern GT cars. So, got a bit shit out of luck there. Try pushing the brake bias even further back. This might just kill me, but we'll see. No harm in trying. Flank up ahead. Seems like it's old pal Gustavo again. These curbs are pretty deadly on this car, though. They're very narrow and they're quite tall, so definitely got to keep an eye out for those. On a P4 at the moment. Michael is surprisingly behind me. Artem and Alexi are ahead of me, as well as Mateo. Seems like the softs might last the race. I'm not sure. I'm actually not too far off my qualifying lap at the moment, which does say my qualifying lap kind of sucked, but it's not too bad for race pace, I guess. Whoop. Big drift. I fucked that up. Hey, we're not close. That curb gets me every bloody time. I can't stop. I can't stop. Whoops. I need to be careful of that curb. It's going to kill me in the race. Named Police Alexei. Okay. My caps was the wrong around, but oh well. What if I call him, A light Zoe. There you go. Is that better for you? You will need it with the stable setup. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna go with the usual trick, but we are kind of boxed in here, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to replicate yesterday's start in the Porsche. Get a quick swig of the old drink. There's really no space here, holy shit. Artyom on top. Nice guy, improved a lot. Yeah, he's had some pretty respectable pace. Albeit he has like basically the same livery as Alexei besides a number. So I definitely didn't get him confused last week. I mean, I think you were there for that, but yeah. Got him. I'm pretty big time confused. Where's everyone else running? Michael's running the mediums. Okay. Pretty much everyone else is running soft. Currently sat P4 though. Yeah, racing is a team everywhere. Yeah, not surprised. Good to have. Good to have someone you can consistently race with. And work with. Too much of a maverick to be in a team. God, that sounds so fucking edgy. So much I'm about to crash. No, I'm not. Okay, we're good. Ooh. I was really hot into that corner. I've been invited to a team, but I've also never really bothered with getting too involved with the whole team stuff because it's not really something. I don't want to commit myself down too hard to things. Oh, I go proper on the anchors there. Oh, follow them off onto the grass. He doesn't break through there. He might come to regret that, though. He did. He overcooked it. Oh, bit of a slide on the exit. Those two are side by side, though. Artem seems to have the advantage over Michael. Lexi's still in the prow behind. Looks like this is pretty much going to be a battle for second as Matteo streaks off into this. I don't sound like a team guy. I could work with a team, but at least with like video gaming stuff, I'm not really a guy who likes long-term commitments. Like I feel like if I was part of a team, I feel like I'd probably be letting them down more than anything. I didn't get that too well. I'm gonna allow Lexi right up on my rears. Whilst Michael runs away a bit. Oh, Alexi, very bold. Jesus. I might have been a bit too cautious. Maybe a good insurance race, so you drive really clean and consistent. My mileage is not very good, though. I have become pretty infamous as being the tire destroyer. That being said, that is something I have been getting better at with some of the racing I've been doing. Getting a bit better at managing the old rubber. But I mean, sim racing for me is kind of just a continuous learning process. I'm always looking to... always kind of micro-analyzing myself whilst I'm driving. Thinking what I'm doing wrong, what could I be doing better, what am I doing well? You know. Especially in a race, is definitely when I focus a lot on that. So like... actually tend to get a lot faster and confident over races that I'm engaged with. Getting better equals practice. On Michael, big wobble. Sort of... he's gonna have to concede, he does. Oh, he's off up ahead. I was nearly off. I think that's Phil off in the back. That was a really crap exit from me there. Team needs all kind of expertise, one for speed, one... oh god, I'll have to... I must be braking really early into this turn. I had... bloody... Alexei almost up my ass last lap. Michael almost up my ass this lap. One expert's been assigned me for the last one. The issue is I don't really fit into any of those roles. At least I hope I wouldn't fit into the last one. I try not to fit into the last one. But I'm not the fastest guy by a long shot. My setups would probably kill half the team. I'm not good at saving tires. So... oh, he's overcooked it. Oh, so is Michael. Oh no, he's gone all the way off. Tragedy. Had already confirmed you don't. Movies also have a safe cracking expert on the team. Yeah, we very much need one of... oh, he's bucked it! He's gone straight on! Oh. Both the cars that were ahead of me have both ended there up on the gravel. Tragedy. A better lap than Alexi, which means that I'm in the green for the time being. 1.4 seconds to the good. 12 minutes still left in this race, so anything could happen. You can stand the Rico pressure. I don't know. I would definitely probably say, if I had to say there was one attribute about myself that I think would probably be the higher of them, would be racecraft, but it's hard to judge, really. I definitely put a lot more effort on racecraft, I think, than a lot of other people do, though. But in some cases, I am maybe a bit... you know, obviously I make mistakes, but obviously sometimes I feel like I'm maybe a bit too lenient on the racecraft. I play things a bit too safely. It's not necessarily a bad thing. In some scenarios, I almost died. Yeah, because you drive only races, makes sense. Still slightly faster than him. It's good. Oh, big slip. Might not actually turn out too bad though in the end. Actually, yeah, it really didn't. My tires might not like it later on, but for now, we live. And we didn't lose too much time. I think also because compared to a lot of people who do like road racing, I took a big liking to like ovals and stuff, which puts a much bigger emphasis on racecraft and like black magic regarding slipstream and stuff. You really think about things in a different way when you're driving around in a circle at 200 miles an hour than you do, well, doing this. Like the soft tires might be reaching the wall, but good to know that he's also on the softs. Michael is down in 5th. He's the first car on the medium, so he's got his work cut out if the mediums do turn out to be the preferential tire here. Oh, I'm really wide. Saved it. It's cost me a lot of time though, but we had a bit of time in the bag, so it's not too much of a worry. This closed up a bit because I'm bleeding time this lap, but we got a bit of time in hand, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, almost put a bit too much throttle in there. Went straight off. I am throwing it all away this lap. What am I doing? Michael with the fastest lap of the race. Spicy. He's still a ways back though, after his little trip to the gravel. He's still very likely going to have a tyre advantage come the end of this, given that the yellow is already creeping in. 6.5 minutes to go. Hopefully I haven't treated my tyres too poorly to be offset too badly from the rest of the field. I haven't treated them as nicely as I could have, but I don't think I've treated them too bad. Oh my god. What am I doing? I got that corner way wrong. I'm just driving like rubbish now. No other excuse for it. A bit too much wheel spin out of there. I'm driving awfully at the moment. What is wrong with me? Definitely the wear seems to be a lot more skewed on the right side than the left, which is interesting. I guess there are a lot of long, sweeping left-handers on this track. Could really drag that down. Looks like we're going to be running into Gustavo shortly again. Basically going to stop, it seems. Any clear thoughts in your head about the next season? It's almost that time. Not really yet. No, admittedly, I haven't really thought much beyond the basic thoughts that I had. I should get to it. I just haven't really. Okay. Saved my ass there that lap. Just enough speed in the tank. 2 more laps in this, I think. Michael closing into those 2 behind with his tire advantage. Given the right combo, though, Michael can be scary fast. I mean, we've seen it in this championship a few times. Give him a combo that works for him, and he's gone. Alright, last lap. I think. Depends on how far down the road Mateo is ahead. He's only just there, so I'm going to assume this will be the final lap. We won't have to do another one. It's saying 2 laps on the clock, but not fully believing that. If it is, though, we have enough fuel, so we're good. I think I extended out a little bit more of a gap as well. So, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. If this does have to extend another lap, but I'm hoping this is the final one. Seems like those 2 are getting a little bit more feisty with each other. They're behind, which is definitely going to play into my hands. Just need to keep doing what I've been doing all race. Michael's joined into that little party as well. I'm not quite sure if he's really going to have the time to do anything. But, we'll see. Evening Slayer, how's it going? 25 seconds left on the clock. Yes, yeah, we'll see. Matteo can finish the lap. I'm gonna say he doesn't, but, he might. He might just squeak it in. Shame they got rid of this track, though, in real life. It's pretty cool. Would have never have known it existed, though, were it not for AMS2 shining a spotlight on stuff in American motorsports. But, glad that we did. Yep, this is the final lap. Actually, racing this track in AMS was a lot of fun. It's pretty cool that we got a mod for AC now for it as well. That's not half bad. There we go, P2. Not too shabby after... Well, a little bit more dull of a way getting P2 than I would have wanted, because basically both my rivals drove into the gravel, but... Get another game to play at night, maybe need to do some sim racing. Ugh. That's pretty solid. Not the fastest, but reasonably quick and consistent. So I could be happy with that. I don't think there's anything really to complain about from my side. Music. Whoa. One day I need to go through and clean out these AC replays. I have way too many. I think my replay folder might actually be the same size, if not bigger, than my actual game folder, which isn't good. A very tight grid, though. Very squeaky tight. Tried to do the old start. Good start, but I just had to back out of it. There was nowhere for me to go. Literally. Yeah, no, it was good, Alexi. Cheers for coming along. Unlucky for your teammate. He was driving really well, and then was all it took. One little slip. Oh yeah, I shat my pants here. I carried way too much speed. I was like, I'm going for it. And I was like, oh no, I'm not stopping. Other than that, of course, he slips past. Lines up a nice move on Michael. Gets by him. Slams the door shut. Michael tries to find a way back through. He does, but doesn't get the run. I'm just sat here watching. Where does it happen? Michael was obviously the first to eat the dust. Where does he eat it? Oh, here, yeah, he gets super wide. I guess he just blocks the rear, I guess. Big snap. Puts us right side by side. I think I spooked him a little bit. I tried to leave enough space. Yeah, Phil gets all out of shape there. He don't lose too much time, though. How does Michael lose it, though? Lose it somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, he just goes straight. What the hell? Oh no, he gets the tank slapper on. Oh, he got the corner wrong as well, yeah, because I was right on him. We'll look at that later. Look at Michael first. Breaks into the corner. Oh, tank slapper, and away he's gone. F. F indeed. Yeah, I was proper layering on the pressure here, though. Got up really close. I think I pushed him into braking a bit late. Lucky for him, I braked a bit late as well. So I couldn't swoop up the inside. Yeah, it could have been. I think he unfortunately bites it here, yeah. He just look, watch. As he come down to here, he just ducks a wheel on the grass as he goes to brake, and he can't stop. He goes straight on. Unlucky, because he'd been going pretty strongly up until then. But, yeah. Seems like he had a bit of difficulties fishing the car out of the gravel as well. Let's see. Of course, Matteo flying away to a flawless victory. Oh yeah, the car spins fully. And he... Oh! Ooh. That was close. Yeah, his tires were just dirty as hell. I think, yeah, and he just tried to get the power down. Traction control isn't going to save you at those speeds. Oh, okay, it wasn't... It's a bit further away than I'd expected, but... Very touch and go moment there. That was basically it for my race. Yeah, the track, I'd only really driven this track in open wheelers really before this, and it feels fantastic in those. But in these, yeah, it felt really weird in this car. You really have to wait. It's a very patient track. You're sort of just teasing the throttle all the way through the corner, and you're just waiting for that moment to get back on the power. Those curbs were deadly as well for these cars. Very narrow and quite steep. Like, you really had to wait it, and then power. Of course, big long straight here. And big long turn here. Kinda, yeah. Wait, I got on the curb pretty big time here, I think. Whoop. Almost went straight on onto the grass. Yeah, the one at the end of the straight is good. Yeah, you can carry a lot of speed through there. If you, I mean, I assume everyone here probably has it, but if you have the Dallara F317, give that a shot around here. Even with the default setup, I had quite a lot of fun. I did a little race here with it a while ago. They also have loads of versions of this track on AMS2 as well. It's good fun. We're actually going to be racing, so I can actually show it. We're going to be racing here next week in the Caterham. And, but we're doing the short layout, which means we actually go this way. I think the track is backwards, though, so I think this is actually the last corner, and we go that way. I could be wrong. I could be remembering it wrong. But there's something, I think it might be backwards. But either way, it's the same track, but we go round here instead of all the way down and around. I don't know if you could even see my mouse pointer. Probably not. Hey, you thought this was the last week? No, it's the second to last week. So those medium tires paid off for you pretty well, though. I mean, you had pretty good pace as it was. Blistering pace, in fact. But, I think towards the end of the race, those mediums probably came into their own a bit more. I was definitely noticing a little bit of a fall off on the softs. It was really easily manageable, but did a few laps on the softs and cooked them after a few laps. Too fast for the soft tires, eh? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it went as well as it did for me. I was feeling really quite slow and sloppy in qualifying and in practice, but it kind of came together in the race. Did you get past any of these two at the end? I'm gonna assume no. Nah, yeah. One more lap in probably, but yeah, just didn't have the time. Unlucky. On that front, have the results come through? Yes, they have. I got a Rapagua 88. Yes, sirree. Okay, let me bring those up. It was pushing, wanted to win in this series. I can imagine. Yeah, obviously, Matteo wins his 4th race in a row, given that he missed round 1. Myself in 2nd, Alexi 3rd, Bill 4th, Michael 5th, Artem in 6th, Nuno 7th, Gustavo in 8th. Pretty clear across the board. The bottom 3 got incident points, which is interesting. But I don't think there were really many contacts out there tonight, so not too bad. Pretty clean. Did Michael actually bag the fastest lap? He did. Matteo could only manage a 49.39. Michael did a 49.34. Spicy. Yeah, Michael was very fast in the Corvette. I actually brought it up the other week, or last week. It's quite ironic that I've been the one. I've been the one. Out of the two of us, at least, I've been the stronger one in his series. And he's been the strong one in my series. I keep floundering here. So it's funny how that works. File name right. Well, we're at Mo Sport, not Most. So we shouldn't have to deal with Autodrom Moss like we did earlier. But overall, especially the similar style cars here, I think the setup obviously fixed compared to open, but also that plays a big part, I think. But also, I think the engine placement. The Corvette is a lot more stable than the Porsche, which is naturally quite a twitchy car. It's a lot easier to unsettle the Porsche and get it unhappy than the Corvette. I find, at least. Which is ironic, because I'm running better in the Porsche than I am in the Corvette, but yeah, I just haven't really been able to get the pace or the consistency I really want out of the Corvette. I am sat 3rd in both championships, but there's been a lot less people doing all the races in this one than in the Monday, so I'm a lot further off the championship lead. Actually, maybe about the same. After what happened yesterday, I think I probably took a big blow to being close. But oh well. Yeah, Michael leads overall. 471 points. No wins, but 2 podium, or 2 second places and a third. Very clean incident average. This was actually... Oh, joint worst result is Laguna Seca. Very close coming into the finale, though, between yourself and Alexi. So it's definitely going to come down to it. Only 3 points in it between the two of you. So it's going to be interesting to see who comes out on top at Mosport next week. I'm a bit too far adrift. Center tactics. I mean, as long as you both finish the race, you still get points. So, it's a bit more risky. Yeah, I'm quite a ways off though. 11 points back off of Alexi. So yeah, I don't think I'm going anywhere. I've extended my gap on Phil to 5 points though, so that gives me a bit of a nice cushion. Gives me my second podium of the series as well, which I'll happily take. And yeah, Phil could still snag it from me if I mess up Mosport badly enough. But hopefully I won't. I love Mosport, so I'm hoping to run pretty well there. Probably won't win because Matteo, but I'll give it a good shot. And Artem is the last of the... oh, excuse me. Of the full-time runners, 428 points. I don't think he's really going to go anywhere. And Matteo, obviously, best of the rest. Same with the Caterham. Missed round 1, but he's been dominant here ever since. But, yeah, championship battle is really, obviously, between Michael and Alexi. Let's see, in terms of championship counts, where do you two sit? Oh, Michael's 3. Okay, Alexi has 1. So you'll both be fighting... Michael will be going for his 4th, Alexi for his 2nd. And 1,600... Oh! Next week, you'll cross 1,700 races. That is true. He actually has less starts than me. Huh. Actually, I think we're pretty similar, now that I think about it. Let's see. I have 392 starts, 1 championship. He's 800. Oh, he's actually a bit higher in rating than me. Bugger. He's 89. I'm 92 in the glow positions. I have about 60, bit less than 60 more starts. So he's probably a better race champ ratio. He probably does. Wins 8. I have 1 more win than he does. He has 3 more top 3s than I do. But I have a few more top 10s than he does. I have a slightly higher incident average, though. Sadness. I feel like it's basically impossible to get back to the sub-0 or sub-1 incident rating that I used to have. I was quite happy with that. But I don't think that's really gonna ever come back. He's pretty close, though. So if he keeps his nose clean, might be able to drop below 1 by the end of the season. Who knows? But obviously, yeah, you've done a lot more races, so you can actually have... Actually, wait. He has as many starts as you have podiums. That's quite funny. Oh, you even have over and off-road stats. Apparently you have 4 off-road incident points, but you never started an off-road race. Seems legit. But yeah, I guess given that those are quite old and deprecated. They probably probably aren't the best stat strength. Only used a few series, yeah. Seems like it wasn't used much. Yeah, and it would have been, it would have been NASCAR Racing 2003. Which, I mean, is still the best overall alternative to iRacing, even in the modern day. Which is kind of funny to think of, but also kind of insane. But, yeah, I need to get thinking of a new championship. Or, I need to get the ideas sorted for a new championship. I have some ideas. But I need to, like, mess around with them a little bit and see what I actually want to do. What I think will work, what I think maybe won't. I'll probably do that later on this week. I have a few, as I've mentioned a few times this stream, I have a few ideas cooking. I just need to put them down. Hoping my voice and throat properly clear up over the next couple of days as well, so I can actually get back to posting up more videos. It's kind of thrown me off of wanting to make them, so I don't want to have to keep stopping, so I've just like spluttered mid fucking sentence. Although, well, here's what it is. I don't feel too bad, but I feel fine besides that, so it's not like it's killing me. Well, at least I hope not. But, yeah, it just kind of throws me off wanting to produce content, which sucks. But, it is what it is. Yes, I closed the game, but actually, you know, I think we can probably brainstorm a few ideas now. Because I have one series that's pretty much set in stone. I haven't thought of the track list, but I'm pretty confident on the cars that I want to use. I won't reveal them yet, because I want to do a bit more testing with them. But, alright, see you, Michael. Take care. But yeah, I need to think of a second car. I don't really have an idea for a second car at the moment. Just something I need to figure. Oh right, yeah, I also wanted to hold up a second. I want to run through that SRS article for the top 5. Is this gonna work? No, it's not. Okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so the boss man is rolling through this again, so we're doing the top five point scoring drivers in a series or in a season will be awarded a a championship that they can put together for next season in SRS, which is been pretty successful, I'd say, so far, at least from my opinion. And yeah, so actually there are a little bit more restricted, but it's still pretty open in what they can pick. So, it's not too bad. Obviously, yeah, the top 5 drivers for this current season. Or actually, this would have been the previous season, I think. Yeah, because that goes up to the 8th to the 20th. So yeah, this would have been the last season. Obviously, Mattia overall on the top. Myself in second. But obviously, I already have my series, so I've been excluded. Yari in third. He gets to run another one. Mattia gets to run another one. They both had one this season. Rob, obviously, also, he does the races on Monday, so he was excluded. Then Danny, Hanu, and Omari will get to pick next season. So it'll be interesting to see what they cook up. Mattia and Yari both get to keep theirs from last season, so be interesting to see what they come up with this time. Danny, Hanu, and Omari, it'll be interesting to see what they come up with and where they slot their races. If I can make them, obviously I have no clue what they're going to be, but if I can make them and I'm interested in what they've cooked up, then I will try and show up to those races. But obviously I can't give any guarantees. Albeit, I think I'm gonna not make sure I don't put myself down to saying on record for saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a Saturday race. Because I said I was gonna do Mattia's race. I was gonna do at least one of Mattia's races, but I keep getting distracted with other things on a Saturday and then forgetting about SRS completely. Because I'm just not used to, not in the sim racing mindset on a Saturday these days. So it just kind of completely threw me off. Yeah, free finish, guys. Yeah, if these guys picking stuff, it does shrink down the pool a little bit. I guess that gives me a bit more of an incentive to get my ass in gear and sort something out. But I'm hoping that they're not going to clash. Thinking of the Escort RS 1600. Ooh. Spicy. Any preferred slot that you would like to take for that race? Or, I mean, obviously you are... I already closed the tab, but you were like... third on the list, I think, so... Obviously, you have to hope that what you pick hasn't already been picked by... either one of us switching dates. I don't think any of us will be switching dates. And whatever... the top 2 pick, which I think were Mattia and Yari. But, yeah, do you have any preferences of a lot? Or are you just gonna wait to see what's available and throw down wherever? Is there something interesting that could... But I mean, if anyone's got any suggestions for cars you would like me to run in SRS, throw them in the chat. Because I'm looking, at the moment I am looking for an extra car. I think I pretty much already have one series sorted. I just need to think of something else. I have an idea. But whether I want to stick with that idea or not is a different question. Especially if something more interesting comes along. Oh, fuck's sakes. Of course it's going to do this to me. Hey. Because at the moment I'm thinking it's a little more of a placid pick. But, I am thinking maybe the good old trusty Dallara F317. Which will probably take the second slot. I might make it fixed. I think the fixed setup on that car is very good. It's very, very easily manageable. so I think it would work quite nicely in that second slot. I don't really know what tracks I'd want to pick for it yet. And whether or not I want to try some kind of funky theme with the tracks, or if I just want to go crazy with just a bunch of random tracks. I don't know yet. But I'm definitely sort of feeling a little bit more open wheeler-ish, because I'm going with a more road style car for my other championship, so something with a bit more speed and grip might be in order. Ooh, tempting proposition of the Williams FW31. What's this? You know, actually, let me grab this. Grab the Kerrs version for the fun of it. Where could we take this? You know what? Monaco 1988. What could go wrong? Actually, no. Oh, excuse me. Alright, see ya, Lexi, next time. Oh my god! Keeps throwing me out. Just want to do one test race. I have too much mods. I need to uninstall some of them. I'm really clogging things up. I don't use half of them as well. So it's like, why keep them? But then I also have the problem of having like 7 billion replays. So I need to go through the replays. You know what? Long Beach. That'd be funny. Yeah, I need to go through all my replays, see what I have on those replays, whether or not I want to keep the replay or not, and then go on through all of the content and see what content I do / don't want to keep. Let's see how this goes. I haven't driven this car in a long while. Oh, cold tires. There's a bit of boost coming down to the start-finish line. So we'll get the top up as we start. Wow, Formula 1 brakes. Meaty. It doesn't have a lot of feedback to it. Too cautious on the old brakes. As they're coming up the temperature, do I have like the I don't have it reduced. That's interesting. I was too busy not looking at where I was going. Good job, me. Does this? Oh, it does. Okay. I think that should be good. course. Long Beach was definitely designed for Formula 1 cars, so this thing is coping very well with the bumps. I don't mind driving this thing though, it's pretty fun. Maybe spice it up with a mixture of tracks that you would expect and tracks that you wouldn't. Yeah, I think Long Beach might be a track that's a little bit more better suited to my other series idea. Much as it's not working too badly for this. Especially now that the tires are up to temperature. Oh! I just fully lit up the boost on corner exit. That was... that was a very stupid move. This one, fuck it. Dump. Oh, I accidentally clicked on career mode. I don't want to do that. Out of here. It's bloody jamming up again. Oh, 60s Watkins Glen. No, thank you. Well, you know, I wonder what this would be like a Detroit, maybe. No, actually no. Not sure. I think of some off-kilter track. I actually kind of want more American-y street stuff for the other series. It'll be a pretty American series, one of the next ones. I'll give that much away. Pretty random thing as well, whilst I just wait for this to sort its life out. I actually had got an email saying that a copyright claim was removed off of a video that I didn't even know had one. Albeit it was a very old, it was a very old live stream I did. It was back when I did the Indy 500 in iRacing. So I very well could have done, and it just, I don't know. They changed, somebody randomly reviewed it and decided to lift it. I don't know. Okay, this is completely ridiculous, but I want to try this. Might end it after here though, because I need to actually go and do a couple of bits. But I don't want to give this... It's absolute mad. I'm gonna go. I can't resist. Donington, 1938. And I'm 2009 Formula 1 car. Oh boy. Boost up the hill. Can we get a bit of air? Oh, we can. Braking into turn 1 nice and early. Oh. A bit more understeer than I was expecting. I actually want to change the... Steering assist. Pepper lift off. Yeah. I've actually gotten a bit of air though. Yeah, this thing bottoms out. Tires are also not up to temperature, so I need to remember that. Oh no! Oh. Maybe I should have turned damage off for this. Keep going though. Not really. Well, I guess there's the big long back straight. That'd probably be a perfect spot for our boost. And we spin. Let's try it again. I'll try and actually get a clean lap in. Even if it's a slow lap. Got a little bit of boost on the exit that corner. Kept it alive so far. Oh, it's so narrow. Fidgets around a lot over these bumps. A little bit more on the run up here. Oh, bottoming out a bit. Gone wide. Oh, I'm into the hay bales. Tragedy. That fence has no collision though, which is interesting. Give it full beans on the straight though, as we get to feel the full effect of it bottoming out. It's skating around all over the place. Oh, a big kick there. Jesus. So we run down now. Into the hairpin. I'm not stopping. And we're dead. Try that again. I want to get one clean lap in. But that's a hot lap mode thing though, that I seem to get full battery recharge on the start of a lap. I kicked straight there. Guess it's good Michael and Donnie aren't watching though, because they are mad lads enough to probably ironically do something like this. God. The bottoming out, Jesus. It's really not a lot of group to play around with on the exit there. And go a little bit faster this time. Slightly warmer tires. The front is still quite cold. At least we got temperature on the go tires. for 200 mile an hour. So little grip on the exit out with how bumpy it is. One minute 23, about 3 seconds faster and off to the moon. Oh, okay, that was underwhelming. See what that looked like, though. Oh, I want to see if I actually got air there, actually. I can't get proper air. Oh, I did! It flew! Look at that. Majestic. See what that looked like from the overhead on board, though. And then we can watch the faster lap in the TV cam. See, I'm being quite hesitant on these cold tires. I was a little hesitant even on the faster lap. Very unpredictable to know where the bumps are going to throw you. Like, see there, the car just went straight over the crest as well. These kinds of elevation changes not really friendly on modern Formula 1 cars. Very careful after where I almost crashed. Quite hard to find the power point as well on the exit of these corners. Big dip there. Very cautious with the rig. I put it into first, and you see I actually shift up to second before I exit, because I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like exiting in first gear would be a good idea. You fly into the lap now. Fucking love that. That's some kind of stink. Apparently it's a non-static camera. Jesus, the speed. That was a lot of fun, though. I don't think it's really SRS viable, but for a funny little combo to do laps around. It's just a, like, what if. It's pretty cool. Absolutely belting the power out here, though. So we climb all the way up to 200. Insane speed. It doesn't like going that fast over that crest, though, because of how wide the road is, actually. Obviously, flying across the line. And then, very underwhelming crash into the crowd. I just go straight. Oh well. That was good fun. Good fun. You know, I have a bit more thought about this on my own over the next couple of days and cook up something. But for now, I think that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. Thanks to everyone who showed up and raced. Thanks to everyone who showed up and chatted. It was good fun. Good fun. And, yeah. Finale of the season next time. See what we can do. Couple of interesting tracks coming up. Should be fun. And, yeah. Take care, everyone. Adios.